Live for 3 seconds. Nobody here yet. Oh, I've got an email saying that I'm live. Hopefully I've got good bandwidth tonight. Oh, hello, Chris. Nice to see you, mate. How's sound and everything? Barnabas Junction, that's not Jason. I see the sad news today. I have been giving him texts this week, and it stopped midweek. So when I see your live stream coming up, and I kind of realised what it was. Such a sad tale, mate. You never know what's round the corner. How's my sound? Sound and picture, Chris. Great. Thanks, Jason. Sounds okay. Thanks, Chris. I'm meant to be painting a back scene for that corner, but I've got one problem. My favourite green is run out. So that can go on next week. I've map the Dragon Railways. Hang on, I've got to bring up the list. Right. I see somebody else pop in the door as well. Map the Dragon Railways, Matthew. And Mike Hebden has just popped in. Oh, I'm on this camera, aren't I, for the other side? I hope to use this tonight, Mike. Save on the screwdrivers. Yeah, it was a difficult announcement. You can imagine so. You just never know, do you? Sad news to hear about Bernie. He was a cracking bloke, he was. I'm going to have a voyage in my camper van this year. And one of the places I planned to go was Bernie's. So I'm going to turn my volume down because I'm confusing myself. Yeah, so I was meant to pop in on Bernie on my way back down. But you never know, I might be able to pop in on Jason or anybody else that's en route. Oh, well done, Jason, because you are not far from Wigan. Tom Houston, yeah, very sad. Hello, Tom. Oh, Captain Static's in the house. Oh, I've done a lot more to the corner, Mark. It's really come on, man. It really has. I was meant to be painting a back scene tonight, but I haven't got enough paint. So this can go away until next week. This poor good lady, Bernie's good lady. Oh man. So Timber Surf's in. Hello, Timber Surf. So that's that. My vaccine can go there until next week. Just say, blah. 17 people in the house. So Tom Houston, Timber Surf, Timber's here. Andy Dobson's just popped in. Good evening, Andy. So what am I going to get up to? It's got to be more stock, I'm afraid. And it's going to be some more N-gauge peel boxes. So that's something to get on with. Yeah, very sad news, as you say. I haven't run any trains for way over a week, and I'm getting withdrawal symptoms. So might as well get on doing something. That's it, my light's put up. These N-gauge pill boxes are just so small. Compared with their double O version. Do you think I should do an O version? No. We've got to buy an LED bulb for this light. This is an old spotlight, probably about 100 watts. That's no good. It is nice and bright and nice and warm. So yes, Mark, I've got some more work for you to do. It's turning out really nice. That's my new corner. My last corner that I've got to do on the layout. Yeah, so no trains running today. And well, I've got Bernie's Black 5 over there. And I'm shame I haven't done it because we could have had it running. So next week I shall put up a graphic of where I plan to go on my trip around the UK in my camper van. And I gather it's going to start about June, end of June. Yeah. So I've got a few commitments to do before then. I'll give you a brief outline. It starts with the Woolwich Ferry and a visit to Stanhover Model Railway, Mark's father's garage layout, and hopefully pop along to see Mick Hebden for the afternoon, see his loft layout, and my rails that I sent him for my first layout. Oh, this bloody echo's getting on my nerves. Right. So that's it. Then I'm going to go further into Essex to Ipswich, which I think is in Suffolk. Right up to, so I'm going to go to Southwold for the day. I'm not sure if I want to do Great Yarm. Great Yarmouth, but so I'm going to carry on round into Norfolk, all the peninsula of Anglia, and I shall have a night out in King's Lynn because I've had many a night out in King's Lynn, so I might be able to catch up with a few people that I know. This bloody echo. Hang on a minute. Can you still hear me? Yeah, that's good. I can't. So then I'm going to head into Lincolnshire and go and see my oldest sister. And I'm going to go and see my youngest sister in Bridlington. And I'm going up a bit further to see my cousins. Can't remember where they are. They've just moved. And then I'm going to end up going into Cumbria and to Dentdale. So then I shall be turning south from there if I've got nobody else to go and visit. So hopefully I might get to see Buckland Junction and Jason on the way back down, because I think you're in Crewe, aren't you? Yeah, the echo's my end, but I've turned my volume right down so I can't hear it now. So yeah, and then hopefully going to pop in and see Mark Hemel down on railway. He's near where is he? High Wycombe way, and hopefully a few others en route. But I won't be going to see Bernie. That's a shame. I'm not sure if I'm going abroad this year. It all depends whether I've got enough finance or not. But my van went straight through the MOT. It's 26 years old and it went straight through the MOT. So I was quite happy about that. Hi, there's Mark now. There you go. Yeah, rest in peace, Bernie. Yeah, everybody's a bit shocked by his um, disappearance, really, I suppose. But he did say he was going to come down and see Buckland Junction. He was going to jump on the train and come down, he said. That's never happened, which is a shame. So I'm looking forward to 4 days out with Mark Emmeldown, Mark Stanover, and Monge Mick with the Jag and myself. And that is in mid-June, I think. We hope to do the Bluebell, a local tour of Dover area, Peene railway station, the Romney Highland Dymchurch railway, and anything we can pack into the 4 days. Looking forward to that. Let me have a look what's going on. Can't wait, nor can I. I hope I've got Mick on with the Jag, because it will make travelling extra luxury. You know how Jaguars go, don't you? Beautiful tours. I've driven the opposition, and I'm sorry, nothing beats a female Jaguar. Can I be bothered to cut all those off? I don't. Well, you can't. Who else could I visit on my trip? I'll put up a map next week on the line to show you where I'm roughly going to be. And if you're en route, let me know. I expect to be away for 4 or 5 weeks, I should imagine. Because I'm in no rush. Got no timetable. If I want to go there, I shall. And visit plenty of pubs along the way. Oh, these are so small. Hope you can talk among yourselves. So I pretty much head down, I'm afraid. I have invested in a few A4 sheets of MDF that's designed for laser cutters. So I'm going to give them a go because this doesn't like being cut by the laser cutter. It ends up too sooty. It will cut it, but too sooty. Makes everything black. I mean, I should have been in the loft tonight because the lodger's not here. He's staying with his girlfriend. But I've got such a carnage in the corner where I've been EVA J-clothing and making heels from cardboard. But it's turning out really good. Let me see if I can show you. This was last week. And this is all done now, plus the other side of the rails is also pretty much done. Edgeworth outside Coventry. Okay, I'll make a list of where I'm going, where I'm stopping. What's your layout like, Mick? Oh, of course. No, it's not. It's Andy Dobson. What's your layout like? Okay, Tom. Before I run again, the whole loft needs clearing up. There's a mountain of cardboard cut-offs, and there's probably glue on the rails, and it needs a really good sort out, but it will happen. But all in good time. These pillboxes in here are so small, but they are okay. Right, where are we? Oh, hot dog pilot Andy's in. Hello, Andy. I was in the church. Riggsy's in. Hello, Riggsy. Thanks for coming along, matey. I take it you've heard the bad news. Is that a Churchill class locomotive? Andy Dobson's planning to come down your neck of the woods, Mark. Kent. Yeah, that's Dover. We both live in Dover. If you fancy a visit, let us know. I'm always open to visitors. Bovington, yes, I've been to Bovington Museum. I enjoyed it. I was into plant hire for a couple of years, so I know a little bit about track machines, but tanks are just so much lighter on their tracks than caterpillars. I thought you were talking about locomotives, not Churchill tanks. I think they're quite successful tanks, aren't they? This weather wants to hurry and buck its ideas up. It's lovely, lovely hot sunshine yesterday, and it's been crap today. I know it will happen, but it's all so slow in this country. I think it used to be a bridge layer, then converted to a mud floor. So easy with this cutting mat to push the knife too deep and then you end up with resistance from the mat itself. Bugger. But saying that, all this rain has allowed me to spend so much time in the loft. Let's have a look at what's going on. Interesting road hauling. Oh, that's going to be Alley's, I bet. I know the road haul does it as well, but Alley's do pull a lot of locomotive. I know a lot of the Alley's boys. Well, I did do in the past. My dear dad was a half-track driver. And he went from Normandy to Hamburg. I think it was a white American. He said the good thing about it, when the going got rough, you could pull up the armoured shields and look through a tiny little slot. And he said also it would do 45 mile an hour, also 45 mile an hour in reverse. Bless my dad. It is pissing it down here again. Hard bit done. What's everybody saying? You used to run plant operator courses. Yeah. In my day, there was no ticket. It just, if you could dig with the thing, you could dig, and you could stay on the machine. If you couldn't, you were soon chucked off. I got up as far as D6s and D65A Komatsus. What are they? 880 High Mac, yeah, High Mac. Volvo dumpers. Oh, but I didn't like getting dirty. Oh. Ah, Flymo's here. Hello, Flymo. Hope you're fine, sir. I take it you've heard the bad news. You must have done. Adam's in the house. That's always a good feeling. Hope everyone's well. Yes, I did. SJ Dusty. SJ Dusty. Simon. I was meant to be painting the back seat tonight, but I've marked it all out what I want. Trees, bit of sea, but I went to start painting the watercolour and I'm out of green. So silly old bugger. Anybody else getting some modelling done? When can I come round this week? I don't know. Finished static grass. Well, I haven't bought any yet. So, hmm. Right, we'll get some trains running very soon. Otherwise, I'll go potty if I don't do that. Hmm. How many got in? 21. Hope you've all pushed the like button for me. I had a discussion with the lodger, Roger the lodger, and he says he doesn't mind if I run trains on a Sunday. So maybe I'll go back to running trains because this gets boring, doesn't it? Let me get some pots ready. Where are we? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mike. So it'd be nice if we can come up and see you, Mike, because I see my rails from when I was a teenager in action. I mean, you can't go wrong with the old. What was it? Super Six? No, no. What was it? Super Four. The old steel track. I thought it was a good beer. In the days when things were unbreakable. I've had the Ivot back down that David White sent me, and I put the pickups in the tender. I'm going to add a little bit of weight to the tender. It keeps coming off. So I'll give her a little thistle. That should be as good as gold. And she's old. She's a triang. As you know, I don't mind that. "21 in the house. I was running on them today. Oh, well done, Mike. Can't wait to see your layout." Mark Johnson, you should ask Mike to come to your father's layout. And maybe the next day we'll spend it at Mike's. And hopefully we can go down the pub at some point. Yeah, so I do a map of my proposed course for end of June. Today's edition: a can of switch cleaner and a fiberglass pen. Always handy. Where are we? Keep meaning to get some eyes at IPA. Not the Indian Pale Ale, of course. See if it's any better than methylated spirits for cleaning rails. I need these for stock, so I'll have 5 double O pill boxes and 5 Endgame. I need to spend some time on the website, but there's always so much to do. I have been naughty and spending lots of time in the lab. After this corner's finished, I can see a station coming on. The big station. That's going to be fun. What are we saying? Well, a bit of news of using the fiberglass pen too much. It seems quite aggressive. Yeah, I took a brake van and removed LMS and put Southern Region back in its place. You get some lovely shapes out of this thing. Triangles, look at that. Perfect triangle. Put in the bin. Where are we? Not cheap. What are we talking about now? Has anyone seen the Clark 00 quad answers during? I don't know what that is, Chris. What is it? Clark 00 quad answers. He's welcome to come round and visit the railway room at my mum's. If he wants to, yes. That'd be nice to have a meeting there. Maybe next day we go down to Mike's and spend the day with him. I will be able to recognise some of my track because I will be able to see the green on the end of the sleepers where I painted the baseboard. Right, let me have a little read. Right? For 325 quid. When you say it's a set, is it like a locomotive and carriages or something? So you've got a Class 30 Acura scale coming. Timber's getting a 37 as well. missed. Try again. So maybe I'm going to have a Sunday run session next week. Because Roger the Lodger doesn't care. He says, I'll just put my music on. Great idea. I've also been trying to design lattice bridges as well to add to my stock, but drawing a lattice bridge is not as easy as you think, or as I thought. But I will get there. Fat. What were you all saying then? I still haven't done that. 55. Like to see that. Hello, Andy. Andy Dobson's here. Hello, Andy. Yeah, I'm up for that. I better write it down so I forget. Thursday, 8 p.m. Is that a WhatsApp? Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's cool. Yeah, listen. Here we go again. This is a great bench. I'm standing up and my elbows are slightly raised by about an inch or so. It makes working ever so easy. I go and look for some screw-in LED bulbs to replace this thing. It's red hot. I think it's a 60 watt. That's no good, isn't it? So I think the either will be the star of the show next week. what it is, of course. Right, one more cut, and I think I've had enough. It's way gone beer o'clock. I mentioned to the Belgian Philippe that I want to come abroad, and he said, "You've got to come. I've got a new guest room for you." So you never know. That's it. No more. Yes, this is my back scene. I was meant to be painting tonight, but when I looked, I've got no medium green. I need 3 greens for watercolour to do trees and plants and hedgerows, but I've run out of one. So that's 2 pill boxes in ink ready to go together. Mike Hebden sent me a bottle opener, bless him. So I put that in. Right, let's see what people are talking about. I'm using a PC table. We've got a 5 for 2 days from the recycling shop. Oh, my workbench, 30 quid. Okay. This is over engineered, this. But the lad next door is, what is he? He looks after properties for a company. So I've got 4 by 2s under here. I've got 2mm aluminium braces for the legs, and this is well, my layout is strong, but this is ridiculous. But, it doesn't move or flinch an inch. Yeah. My workbench is the dining table. Yeah, I've done enough on my dining table. I've buggered up the varnish. So it's an N-gauge pillar boxes. There's 2 in there, and they're really ridiculously small. Where are we? That's the double O with the N-gauge on top. It's just so small. I've really done a job putting it together. Then I'll have 10, 5 of each to covering what is it, polyfiller with a bit of black in it and some PVA glue. Oh yeah, look how ridiculously small that is. That's that. The other day I cut some thin plywood to make some station gardens. Um, they're quite narrow and quite long, so I should be able to get maybe up to 10 letters. That would, yeah, that's my next project after this lot. I fear it's going to take me another 6 months or more to get my shop up and running, but Rome wasn't built in a day. Where are we? Just mix your own. Yeah, yeah, I could do, but um, as you can see, I kind of mix as I go along. So this is a mirror that needs soaking, and you can see as I'm dragging in greens and browns and yellows and greens. And I like to mix them as I go along. It's all watercolour, and there's the blue for the views of the channel. I'm not really a good artist, but I do like to have a go, and it's all about variation as well. Where are we? Triangular stone off a Glenfiddich bottle. Whoops. Yeah. Buy some static grass and loam in spray. If you want to, I'll certainly pay you back. But you have to wait till the end of the month when the money comes through. I keep nicking my stock and putting them on my layout. I nicked a couple of bridges today and took them up. I've got two pillboxes now up there. And yes, the N gauge is exactly half size, but it looks like a quarter. I'm making a work shelf that bolts onto the layout frame. First time I've seen a mirror used as a pallet, but it's good. A mirror is great as a pallet. I have got a proper pallet that I made for my daughter. She's just varnished wood, but the mirror's quite good because the light bounces through it and you can see better. Yeah, yeah. I do like watercolours. I really do like it. My back seams are now slowly spreading all the way around. And if you look closely, they are pretty amateurish, but yeah, I'm quite happy with them. So that's two in there. And so I can see that probably next autumn I should be making my main station. Looking forward to that. Hang on, I'm way behind it over the summer. Um, cigar ash and spit to remove. I use a sample tile from B&Q's your palette. Okay. I do a lot of gluing on plate. What is this? Acrylic glass, and you can stick things together on it, and in the next day just bend it like that and crack. They just come off. Quite a handy thing to glue on because it's dead flat, and the PVA glue just can't grab onto the plastic, so you can just give it a bend like that, whoop, and crack, it just comes off. Excellent. And I bought some cheap blades for the old Stanley, and they're better than quality blades. I don't know why. Yeah, Perspex, yes, Mickey, yeah. Yeah, I use PVA, so I just chuck them in the sink overnight, and in the morning just wipe them off, ready to go. But this has had how can I say? If you can see it, her grandson's been drawing on it with indelible ink. I built quite a few balsa flying models on glass. I used to do build planes with balsa wood and tissue and dope, but I smashed too many of them up. And, the last one I built is still in the loft. It's in heads, yeah, I know what you're talking about. A lot of fine grinding paste. Oh, yeah. Brian, Brian Finton, Brian. Hello, Brian. I did see your short earlier. Is that something you got off Bernie then that you had there? Yeah, I know what you're saying. I find his little drawings all over the place. What days am I free this week? I've got the quacks tomorrow for blood tests and a few other bits. I think that's at 1 o'clock. So Tuesday or Wednesday's good. Yes, there is a void in the chat. You're right, Brian. The only glass I use for the beer. Cheers, Mick. Oh, I got it now, Brian. Okay, yeah. What will happen to that magic layout that Bernie had? I mean, he's got some stock there, hasn't he? More than most shops. Yeah, so next week, a loft running session, next live, next Sunday. And I'll paint my back scene, make a video of it rather than boring you during a live. So, live running session next week. I think it's going to be the Ivor on the freight, and we're going to have Sardini Dan. I think it's N2, isn't it? No, N15. Both triangles are going to run there. Hello, Ian Fraser. Hello, how are you? And it's probably going to be two diesels on the other two lines, which is a Class 20 and my new Class 24 that I've acquired from Mark at Stanover. It is for you up there in Scotland, so I believe, Adam. Give credit where it's due. These are Xeon, no, what are they? Xuron. These have been really good for cutting rails, cardboard, wires. I'm getting a bit of end flow because I've overused them. I have oiled them, but I use them so much for everything. Watch this on cardboard, watch. And it's as clean as a knife cut. I must buy another pair because these are starting to show wear. Look at that. That's 2mm card. Clive. Is that Clive Colboat? No, it's Clive at Newlyn. Hello, Clive. Sorry, no trains running, guys. But I could do a bit of 37 magic now, couldn't I? Let's have a look. I think it might already be running. Sound off. That's the wrong 37. Hang on a minute. Gotta hide that one. Let's try this. Oh dear. Where's that gone? Image. 37, here it is. Yeah. A new layout plan. I had an idea. New video out tomorrow. Okay. The Euron, yes, it is, Chris. They're the American Euron. I think they're about 15 quid a go, but it has been a good talk. It really has. And I'm getting a bit tolerance in the rivet there, but I still can't see any daylight through it. It's so well made. Use safety glasses. Euron Corp ME is that? ME USA. Michigan? No. Missouri. Fuck knows. I bought a basket case mainline manor. Just to see if it, if it's a split chassis, I wouldn't bother. They're not for me. What's my motto? If it's not broken, don't fix it. Yeah, I think my what was that? A Royal Scot, and I sent it away to a chap. Forgive me, I forget what his name is, and he fixed it for me and sent it back. But it does make an awful noise when it runs, and the final drive cog is plastic and not very big. So I just run it like loco. I'm worried it's going to strip the bloody cog again. I wish Hornby would go back to brass bearings and that you could pop a bit of oil on and they'd last forever. But I've still got to take my school stover apart, 911, because it's gone tits up. And yeah, you get things like my old Ivor and all my old Triangs. They still pull the house down. I'm going to be running for the next 30 years. Wednesday or Thursday be okay. Yeah, well let's work on it then. Let me know. Rachel? It's Rachel. Angel of Crew. She is. Oh, evening, and all in the chat. Hello, Rachel. Thanks for coming along. Do you think we're being herded into groups here? Because it's always, if you go on Rachel's, it's very much the same people. Enjoyed your video today. And wow, are you getting on? What progress. And you're a female, that's the funny thing. Is it Sean? He's a lucky boy. If I do my UK tour, Rachel, are you up for a visit? I don't mind standing on the rail side, but I'd like to see your train set. Your layout, sorry. Layout. On my last tour of the UK tour, I think it was 2 years ago, I only done 4 layouts. One at Dragon Junction, Allen Brenton Junction in Gloucester. Now, who else did I do? Oh, you see the memories going. Oh, it was Philip in France. There's one more. I can't remember who it was. Never mind. Oh, my battery needs plugging in. Oh, good. I'll let you know, Rachel. It'd be really nice to come round and see your layout, or spend an afternoon on the tracks with you and Sean. That'd be great. Oh, my dear friend Colin Hackers is here, or Nylock as we call him. Oh, my mate's up in my favourite place, upon the cliffs, looking out across the channel. Very wet here, but I can see the lights of Calais. How nice. Sometimes it's very clear under the clouds. Well done, Colin. Join you soon. Taxiing the van on Monday the 1st. Market Eastport. Thank you, Mike, for reminding me. Yeah, it was really nice to see Mark. And I had a really good chat with his daughter, Maya. Yeah, Maya. She's a lovely kid, and sat in the back garden and talked to Maya for about half an hour. It's really nice. So you're up there again then, Colin. Well done. Yeah, join you soon. Adam saying hello. Yes, Colin's one of my many, but he's a very good best friend. Yeah. We've helped each other out over the years. Yeah, a good man to know. Very informative, and he's a poet. Yeah. Colin is at about 365 feet up above the English Channel, looking out from the cliffs. And you can see Calais. And numerous ferries are continuously crossing the busy Straits of Dover. Or the Pas de Calais, I think they call it. La Manche. Where Colin is, I've probably spent about, I don't know, 50 more nights up there over the years in various vans. So, but I've only had two vans in the last 31 years. That's green for you, isn't it? Good place for a pillowbox. Well, there will be pillboxes up there. We are graced with gun emplacements, anti-aircraft guns places, tunnels. Oh man, we go subterranean. Well, we did when we was earlier. We used to go subterranean around Dover, underground here and there. Everybody's saying hello. Even Rachel's saying hello. Nice one. Yeah, Colin's one of my great friends. Yeah, so next week I promise a running session from the loft. So we're back to normal because Roger the Lodger, that's not his name, of course, but he says he doesn't mind me running trains because he can put his music on. So all is good. I've reached it properly. Well done, Chris. Colin is in a T5, I think, or a T45. I can't remember. We call it the space shuttle, and I've got the mothership, the 5-ton version, but Iveco, far out. Yeah, that's Andy with the long hair, isn't it? Yeah. I'm sure you're all gelled together 30 years back. Yeah, we used to do all the local festivals. Good time. Everybody um, dressed differently in their own gear with their own independent, dress sense. Well, I haven't got a dress sense. I just wore anything. But even today, Colin's a dapper fashion man. I'm not talking Nike or any old shite like that. Colin always looks dapper. I can imagine. What's this Pilton FM 87? Hmm. Yeah, my dear friend Colin is parked up at 365 feet above sea level on top of the cliffs on the most south-east point of the UK. You can't go any further southeast without falling over the cliff. Never been to a festival? Oh. I want to go to the Cheltenham Jazz Festival, maybe next year. Yeah, I will try to do that. It'd be nice to have a running session, Mark. Glastonbury, oh. It is nice, Glaston's, isn't it? On our doorstep, we had Reading Rock, 3 days of that. Nedworth, where that is Stevenage. Oh, I see Led Zeppelin and all that kind of stuff there. Um, and places like I think this is a football team stadium that used to do live gigs as well. Um, Cotton. Alan Bevan, hello Alan. I'm on the old speckled hen, and I'm going to finish, thanks to Mike with his bottle opener that he sent me, with an hobgoblin ruby. Yeah, yeah. The Munich Beer Festival. I've been to Munich, but I haven't been to the beer festival. Don't like German beer. Well, I don't like fizzy beer. Some of the best fizzy beers I've drunk are in Belgium. Oktoberfest. Yeah. It was went to Glastonbury, but she was working. Mm. I wouldn't go to Glaston's nowadays. It's all too a bit commercial. Mm. You know, you had the reggae tent, the jazz tent. Yeah, I thought it was deep pockets too. Yeah, you're right, Adam. It's not the same anymore. every time I went to Nedworth, on the second day, the fences would get pushed down by the public outside, and they would just flood in for free. She was a chef. Okay. Enjoy tribute beer. Tribute. Now that's no, it's not Sharps, is it? Tribute. Is it Sharps? It might well be. From Cornwall. Yeah, they are a bit regulated. Yeah. I can smell food. It must be my lodger in cooking. Definitely food. Yeah, I would like to do the Cheltenham Jazz Festival. Um, Last music festival I went to was about 10 years ago in Antibes in France. Fantastic weekend. Oh, that's funny, Chris. I didn't do any Motorhead, I'm afraid. I was talking to a lad in the pub yesterday afternoon. It was really sunny, so I went for a few beers. And he had a Black Sabbath T-shirt on. And I had a little chat with him. Said, "Oh, I was into Ozzy and the band many years ago." And he was saying, "Yeah, he was into AC/DC, Motorhead, and all these other things." But then I told him I was into jazz, and he went all strange, like most people do. Never mind. Back in 10 minutes. Okay, Andy. Tribute is a call. It's Sharps, isn't it? Sharps tribute from Red Ruth or somewhere like that. 23 people in the house. That's cool. Now I smelt food. I've come over all hungry like. Come over all salacious. Ah. Yeah, too right. When you come out of a concert and your ears are ringing with white noise. Food. It's like a cheese and ham toasty or something like that. I remember a bit of AC/DC with a little guy in his school uniform on the guitar. As for Metallica, no idea, and the Foo Fighters, no idea. What about Sublime, the American band that done rock, punk, um, reggae, dub, all in one? I think they were the first forerunners for the Coldplay. Like 10 years before was Sublime. I got into that one. Some adult music weekends at Buckland. That's funny. Yeah, Cheltenham Jazz Festival is on my list. Be careful what you say, matron, about a good bit of lubrication. You could be getting yourself into hot water. Coldplay, yeah, they were a spin-off of Sublime, really, I think. Even Tony Blair liked Coldplay. Oh, I love it. Started something now, haven't you? As a lorry driver, if I ever went to bloody Germany, which I can't stand, um, on the way back over the border, they had these shops that would sell all the naughty books. We had Mayfair, which was kind of quite calm, but they had the real porn books. I could buy a couple of them there and sell them to a lad in the docks here. They always ask me when I come in, got any books? They got any books? Yes, I'd pull over and give him a couple of books, and he'd always pay me for them. Dirty old bugger. But shipping out, I would get called from the back of the queue to the front and be the first on the boat. They was the days, my friend. Oh dear. Mike sounds like he likes a pub. Oh yeah, some good pubs down here in Dover still. Oh dear. Matron. Shall we have some 37 goodness? Yeah, let's have some 37. It's not that one, is it? You silly on far. It's this one. Oh, all right, it's my lodger. Yeah, I'm doing a live. How you doing? All right? Yeah, not too bad. Have you been to your missus, sister? Yeah, I've got all right. Are you cooking? Are you cooking? I might do myself. Right. Yeah, for it. Have you eaten? Yeah. Okay. So help yourself. Yeah, no worries. I eat chicken fried salad, my brother. Yeah, it wasn't. Well, I wouldn't have to say to like my preference. Oh. I still ate it, of course. But yeah, it was, yeah. Not like being picky, and I'm thankful as well. Right. Well, I just had two dinners today. Yeah. Lucky boy. I want to have something quick, just like a sausage sandwich or something like that. I'll gently have what I thought. Okay. But around 50. Yeah. 20 minutes. Yeah, go for it. But if you're live streaming, I'll be doing that all up here and all that anyway. So. Yeah, whatever you like. Yeah. Well, exactly well, so yeah, that's good. Yeah. All things conquered, I don't get too wet. Okay. It's one of those, no. Now what we got then? Yeah, what we need is a proper country pub. We don't want a Weatherspoons or wherever else it is. We want a real old pub. That's what we want. I'm running a '08 with two power brick wagons and two charging cable. Oh, Chris is saying I got my power brick today. Sent it to my old address. Morris is here. Morris Mannion. How are you, Morris? I hope you're being well. Greetings from Southern Ireland. Just looking in on you. You mentioned my old neck of the woods, Cheltenham, and my home city of Gloucester earlier. Oh, I know Gloucester. Oh, what you can get from a fiver in Gloucester's nobody's business. And funny enough, Gloucester's where Bernie came from. So hi, Morris, and welcome in. Yeah, Gloucester. Hang on, sometimes I get Gloucester mixed up with Worcester. Yeah, Worcester was where Bernie come from. Sorry. Tom Couples is here now. Hello, Tom. So we've got Morris and Tom coming in, keeping the numbers up. Thank you. Back again. Yes, he's back again. But I have been working today. I've cut a couple of engaged pillboxes up. I've got another couple to do, but I'm not going to bore you with them tonight. Next week, I hope to have a running session in the loft, back to normal maybe for Sundays. The lodger says he don't mind because he can play his music over the top, so he won't hear the trains with the ceiling. Now that is good news. Now when I go to, if I want to use the chat, it says sign into chat. Now would I have to, what details will I have to put in? I'm frightened to push the button in case I wipe myself out or something. Why weren't there boxes well packed, Chris? Yes, it was fine, although the packaging wasn't marvellous. Yeah, Morris is here. Yeah. Let me just show you something. It's a black 5. It's in pieces. It's got problems with its motion. It was sent to me by Bernie. I must try hard to get this back onto the rails. It's a nice model, sprung buffers, but all the metalwork, the motion, and the pistons have all gone a bit. So it's a mega mend for me. But he ensured it would be a great runner when I've done it. So this is from the man himself, from Bernie. Rest in peace, Bernie. I will get her fixed up, mate. Yeah, black 5 from Bernie. He did try to fix it himself, but there's glue everywhere. And some of the connecting rods are actually bent. It's going to be quite a complicated fix, but I will get there. So that's Bernie's black 5. Rest in peace, Bernie. And as you can see, this side, it's all together. But on the other side, it's all the end of the piston and valve block has come off, and there's a rivet missing, and some of these rods are bent, but I will get round to it. I should have done it already, but there's 1,000,001 jobs to do on Buckland Junction, so yeah, that's Bernie's own black 5. You can see it's in a right mess. Oh, I'm getting some messages. Let me have a look. That's my friend Colin texting me, but I daren't touch the phone because it's my modem or whatever you call it. My time dock. No, there. It's almost finished. Just need a smoke box dart. This Hornby Black 5, that. Oh, looks like Rachel's off. Bye, Rachel. Thanks for coming along. I'll let you know when I'm trucking through your area. Yeah, I used to use this is to Morris. I used to use, I think it was called the 3 keys on the A38 because you could park nearby. Beers were cool, and it was a woman landlady. That was, I think, the 3 keys, if I remember right, on the A38. I think pubs are falling like flies at the moment. So sad. Yeah, bye, Rachel. Is Colin away? Night, Colin. Take care, dear friend. Night, Rachel. Now, what can I go and grab for sustenance? Might have to have some 37 goodness. As you can't find the gradient. Well, we're talking about pubs in Essex now. The Bull and the White Line are the nearest pubs to my mum. Don't recall a pub named the Swan. I recall that A13 nightclub. Oh, what a play. Well done, hackers. A68. The A68. Can't think about the A68 here. Canopus. Canopus. Yeah, Colin's going to be in the background, no doubt. He's a bit of a wizard with technology. The Bull has great reviews on TripAdvisor for all the people eating there. Someone who went told they couldn't sit at a table unless they were eating. Or go to the Circus Tavern. I'm not sure. No, I don't think so. I was on about the A13 nightclub. Yeah, 6 girls can swear, all right. Chester was a good town to go out on the piss in. Great place. All the bars seem to be upstairs on the first floor. I don't know why that is. Of course, this is Mike's stomping ground, isn't it? Circus Tavern nightclub. It seems to ring a bell, but one of the good places to go was the Tangenziale Club in Italy. Around Milan. Oh man, what a play! Do you like your ales then, Mike Hampton? Do you like your ale? Maybe some. Yeah, you're probably right there, Flyman. I used to go to Pink's and do all that kind of clubby stuff, but I was in my 40s at the time. I'm sure the visit to Essex is going to be good fun. The Circus Tablers within Purfleet. Okay. Yeah, the A13 nightclub was just off the A13. It was more like an industrial unit than it was a pub. Yeah. I have to be careful what I say, but yeah. Just the one. That's no good. Some of my partners can do a gallon, which is good. Yeah. I don't. So many years have gone by. I have to remember now for these places, but did have a good time. I know the A13 moved. Yeah, it was a single lane when I first knew it. Now it's almost a motorway. Now, what was that place? I had this kind of what was it called? Off from the tunnel roundabout going towards London, it had this kind of nightclub or theatre thing next to the garage. Anyway, I'm prattling now. Nor do I remember where it was. I will be seen dead in the place now. Well, we're slipping down now. 12 viewers. Must get this beast back on the tracks. So you've been around then, Adam. Were you a driver? A driver? Like you, I like the A roads. The A34 from Oxford to Aberystwyth. Aberystwyth? Aberystwyth? What a road. The A19, the A15. The old A62 is some road. Yeah, these beers are going down a bit fast. 15 viewers, we're going back up again. There she comes again. 8-wheel drive, no stopping this old bugger. What else have I got? I've got the corner, media file, what's that? Oh, yeah, that's the corner I've been working in. And it's pretty much finished off. I was a driver, but not HCV. My dad did a lot of driving 3 tonners. My uncles had Arctics. That's not a problem. I was a driver, but yeah, I don't care whether it's a butcher's bike, a transit, road train, whatever it is. We're all doing the same job, trying to get A to B and get the load off your back. I must have shown some of my trucky pictures on here. I say 2 million miles over 200 different trucks through 15 countries over 43 years. I did do other stuff as well. Yeah, as you say, Mark, home delivery. You've got your load, you've got to get it off your back. The computer's revving its loss. And tonight I haven't had any errors by the looks of it. No buffering. A £10 bomb drove his first one across Oz, as we know. Yeah, cool. No, I don't think of that work. Gets in the way of real life. I was going to go to the little boy's room. So can you take care of the channel for me? A few beers, guy. Tip back. Yeah, getting you back. Getting you back, man. What happened? Where are we? Oh, some main boats or some action in World War II. I wonder what will happen to the Southern American. Bernie ordered, paid up front. They probably will get delivered, I should imagine. Oh, it's such sad news. Tunnels were operated in Northern Ireland. The Bay of Biscay to hunt U-boats. Wow, interesting tune. Oh, we're going over 2 hours. That's amazing. But running session next week. Can't wait. Have a little play. What's this? Oh yeah, that's the chord. S15. Yeah, that's a good bit of kit. Hope it keeps going. Oh, this is the Trojan. What? Flying boat. Where are we now? Timber's away. Take care, Timber. Thanks for pushing by. Yes, Morris, that's the 37. Let's have it again, shall we? as you come up the gradient. It's about 18 milk tanks on the back, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, 18 of them. Once more. She's an 8-wheel drive Triang with weight. Where are we? Yeah, ciao for now, Timber. I know, I think everything's worth something, and some of the old stuff is good enough for me. I think a little upgrade on some of these old things make them run 10 times better. Pickups is the first thing I would add. Ciao, Ben. Who's going? Good night, Timber. Oh, Timber Sub's going. Ciao, bene. Molto bene. Just send it to me, Andy. I'll make one. I've got a few more tender conversions to do, but I need to find some B12 wheels with metal tyres. All the B12s I've seen all have plastic wheels. That's not good. They're quite large diameter shape and tender wheel, and I need them with steel wheel tyres on. How's the roof going? That is some job you've done that. Oh, I've come over really hungry like. What am I going to do? I might have to run down and put some ham in a roll or something. Well, hurry up and finish that roof, and hopefully we'll see a new layout coming on. Now boarding some of the loft space, as I can't do much outside. Do you have me little loft layout coming? I've got to quickly run up and get something to eat. My neighbours made me feel very hungry, and I am very hungry. Can you look after the channel while I'm away? No, I'm sure you can. Is Morris coming? Morris out? I do get some good messages from Morris, and he always ends it with the not apostrophe, as if it. What's the other one? S. He always says Morris out at the end of it, like Alan out. Mm. Mm. I gather things get split up because I hate to think about it. I've still got my trains from when I was 5, still running. Will there be future generations into it though? Most children are looking at screens nowadays, which is a bit worrying. Are they all being brainwashed? Yeah, I hope my grandson would take on what I've got. He's more willing to sell it up, or more welcome to sell it off if he wishes. Mm. I had to grab a sandwich. It's got prosciutto cotto in it. It's sun-dried tomatoes and oregano bread. Mm. The Shatons. That's funny. Excuse me. I did get the munches. Stop being so bloody morbid. Nice one, Mike. Nice one. Nice. Nice. Good. I found out that the Barry and Penrith Model Railway Company has reduced it. I'll go and have a look. Probably Conservatives are not worried about any of that. Go and have a look, Chris. As you say, cheap hit. And model railways. Come on, Chris. Yeah, it could be like £1.50 a pint. Most clubs are free lunch as well. Free houses, sorry. I like Tesco. Yeah, they should throw the league under the bus. Very good. Tell you what you're waiting for, Chris. Oh. Where are we? Yeah, go on, go round there, Chris. Give them some stick. Oh dear. Oh, now my nose is starting funny. What's going on? Yeah, hold on to our puffs. Hold on to our puffs. My local favourite is the Louis Armstrong. I went there on Saturday and the bloody thing was locked, closed. Oh, yeah. What? This. We'll be back to Bittles out on the morning soon. Liverpool, Dorset. Or should I say Dorset? Trouble is, look at me here drinking supermarket beer when I should be supporting my local pub that closed 20 years ago. Oh, what is that now? It's my mate Colin sending me text. I know. Oh, well. Yeah, it's cool stuff, Chris. Scrumpy. Ooh. Dangerous stuff. Oh, we're slipping now. We're down to 9 viewers. Um, I've got one message. What is this? Do you know how to? It is quiet out there on the Western Front, but it is Sunday near midnight. Been going for 2 hours and 45. Going slow tonight. Another one bites the dust. It's down by the bridge too. Only shot but massive layout running around the inside. So I'm hoping my trip this year gets up as far as Cumbria. I will go further north if I can find venues to go and see. Love to go back to the West Scotland and look at the coast a bit more. But diesel is still pricey. Oh, bless you. Oh, we slipped from 11 to 8 all of a sudden. What's going on? How does that work? 1 minute it got 11 views, now we're down to 8. Now scraping the barrel. So a bit of 37 fun then. Oh, naughty. I'm going to need this next, Mike. Thank you, by the way. No, I didn't get anything. My phone was quiet. I never noticed it ringing, alarming or whatever. It didn't alarm me, so that didn't work. I wonder how much it cost. Silly. Silly, 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 silly. Yeah. Yeah, my sister said they got their alarm, but mine didn't go off. I don't know why. It is an apple crapple, and it's always asking to update, but I haven't done it. What was it all about anyway? I have no idea. It's to warn you of an atom bomb. I shall run naked into the middle of the field and take the full blast. Because Dover must be a strategic place for such a thing. I won't be hiding under the stairs. That's no use. Leaders and bleeders. Yeah, they're bleeders, all right, aren't they? Silly twat. Anyway, onwards and upwards. Yeah, just enough time. Yeah, that'd be me. Yeah, take care, Mark. It's Stanhover Model Railway. You'll be impressed with my corner development, and well, I'm quite impressed as well. Looks so much better in static glass. Grass. You know what I'm saying. Take care, Mark. Ying Tong Pillai Po, Mark. Yeah, it's quite a crazy thing what I've done, so you'll like it. You will. Here we go. Some 37 madness. I've just got to have some trains running. It's been over a week, about 10 days. Definitely got withdrawal, double O withdrawal symptoms. Mm. I need some double O pills. Not double O piles, double O pills. I am getting worse, you know. Oh, the food went down so well. Yeah, take care, Mark. Captain Static. Don't forget to take your robe off and don't get it creased. Only 12 years now. What can I find? Yeah, that's where I've been working. That's all finished now. It really looks good now. There's extra bridges and embankments and shit in, but still lots to do. Well, I'm hoping for a running session next week. Oh, I can turn this down now, can't I? Oh, that's better. Oh, hang on, my phone's going again. Who's that? I think it's Captain Spatula still. Not Captain Static, Captain Spatula. They built a pillar box on the tracks. Hmm? Yes, they have. Oh, that was me. It won't be like that next week. Gronk it up. I've got a lovely red Gronk. All right. It's six-wheel flange, but only four-wheel pickup. So I'm going to add the other middle axle pickups when I get a chance to. With PWM, what is that? Post. Hang on a minute. Have you got those letters right? Not a cold. Or on half wave on the duet. Oh, I know what you're talking about there, Mike. Oh, okay. That was a clever Charlie that thought of that, didn't it? Pulse width modulation. Been worried about my duet getting so warm, but it's still working. Heck knows how old it is. You got a clip or two? Yeah. I've got the duet. Never sure whether to go full wave or half wave. I gather there's just a diode clipping the other half of the wave off. My kit-built controller makes motors of Y. Yeah, that's the digital clipping, isn't it? Yeah, I got a Ren 08. It's a really nice model. Weighs about a kilo. Pull a house down. Got 6 flange wheels and outer frames. I just need to add the center flange wheels and not pickup. But I shall sort that out soon. Yes, Mike, I think it's basically just a resistor that lowers it by 50%. My 08's a Ren, so I have got a Hornby 08, but it's not true, is it? A Ren has got outside frames. I've got the little Ren 08, needs remagnetising. Then you need scale speed down in Fairham. I think it's about 25 quid for remagnetising and rewind. I think my old Ren 70s 08 just needs centre wheel pickups. So it's got 6 wheel pickups, but it's only got 4 at the moment. And yes, I will do that. Wow, done 3 hours. Just over. Echo. What? Let me try a bit of Spanish here. Help me out here. Not Bolbear, but Bolbear there. No, I've come back, revolved. I've Bolbear. Buenas noches. Well done, Mike. Paco's back. Hemos comido. Elm. Olvide. I don't know, I've learned Spanish, but I forgot most of it. But is this Brazilian? I'm not sure. Can't remember. Muchas gracias. Buenas noches. No lo comprendo. Happy, este es digital. No, no. Yo es analítico. Yo DCC, that's cool. Is Roco. Buenas noches. That's cool. Analogical, no. No, no, you're, yeah. Continua and analogical. No necesito ir a DCC. Es nada por me. Ma. Ma preferirá DC. Analogico. Perché es non caro. No, no caro. No lo quiero, DCC. Me preferirá DC es no caro. No, no is, I'm sorry. Me, prendo, mucho, cervezas. It's easy, yeah, okay, right. Oh, me gusta, quisiera de comprendo la lengua español poco más. No, poco, no, mucho más. I got French and I got Spanish. Oh no. But bienvenuto a Bella Vicky. Es más caro. Mm. No, yo preferá la antiquità, locomotives, dice, alla logica. Questo no problema. The Korea, the old ones are cheap to run. Mm. Yo hay problema comprendo. Lo escriba. An A4 can make our price of €100. That's not too bad. You get A4 for €100. That's not bad. Encontrar de segunda mano, second hand. Encontrar, find. De segunda mano. Me comprendo. Yeah. Una piccato. No, I can't remember. See, as analogica, yeah, it's better for me. It's mayor para mí. Well, my computer is going mad. It's revving its fanny off. Hope you know what that is, Paco. I think it's mm, poker. No, polo. My computer is fan. Yeah, never mind. My computer is working very hard tonight. Hope you don't blow up. También. Mm, yeah. Me quiero ir a volver, ir a España, ancora. I speak the worst Spanish going, but je le préfère français. Andy's going to Bye-Byes. I can still see you with your long hair on. Maybe, dude. Me escrito en español es mini mano. But thanks for joining in. Los gran photographs de las locomotoras de vapor son todos inglés. Yeah, well, we showed the world. Les Anglais. Mm, mm. Oh, don't know how to say it. Anyway, muchas gracias para volver aquí. Well done, well done. My Spanish is well. Yeah, it's great. Marshall and Fox. Okay. Yeah. Andy's away, is he? Good night, Andy. Yeah, good night, Andy. Take care. We really are down to small numbers now. 8 viewers. My captain es particular, es español escrito, es complicado, la gramática, hablado, no tanto. That's great. Muchas gracias, Paco Garcia. Canero. Here we go. Fly mode's having a go now. Non mío. Hablas español y portugués muy bien. That's really good, actually, Fly Mo Adam. My problem is I learn French, Italian, and Spanish, and the whole lot gets mixed up. Mm. But anyway. I guess these are mucho less veces. Oh dear. Mm. Are you using Google Translate for this, Mike? Yeah, many thanks. Muchos bien. Yeah, it's been a funny night. We'll have to have some 37 goodness, I'm afraid. And she can't. You can't grumble about that, can you? Yeah, more beers, please. Beer, good. Mes amigos, especial Flymo Chairman 1. Este un bien amigo. Oh dear, what's happening? Piet, Paco, Bella. Yeah, it's good that you took lessons in. I mean, what am I trying to say? Um, Latin is the base of all languages. Latino. But yeah, English is the kind of mother bastard of it all. We have taken all languages and turned them upside down and used them as we will. Oh, this channel's gone flipping mad. Oh no, what's happened? Forgive me, Paco. I'm not sure what's going on anymore. De nada. Todas las personas es muy bien. Yeah, I've run off the end of the rail. Bienvenuto aquí. De nada. Politica es un grande problema de la pubblica del mundo. Trouble is no French, Spanish, and French, Spanish, and Italian. The whole thing gets mixed up in my mind. My gusto todas las nacionalidades. I'm probably talking a load of old rubbish. Well, it's said, Paco. Buenos dias. Diga. Oh dear. We're only 5 viewers now, so yes. May A. Muchas cervezas. B. Muchas más. Oh, I can't remember. Oublia. What's the forget? Is oblivion. Ob, ob, Obligado. Obligado. Muchas más. Me obliado. Muchas más. May. Pero esta fantástica de bello. Paco. Bolbert. Bolbert. I've forgotten. Bye-bye. Adios. Ciao, amigo. Only 4 viewers, so it's getting really serious now. Or is it not serious? Nobody cares. Apart from me. Mike Hampton. Yeah. 3.5 hours of nonsense. This is a different chow, isn't it? A Spanish chow. Time for bedtime, says Zebedee. Okay, well, I think I'm going to end it now because we're down onto really small numbers. Thanks for coming, love everybody. Muchas gracias por venito, FC, aquí. Anyway, boing. Yeah, it's time for me to go boing, so I'm going to end the channel to give you a chance to say bye-bye or adios, and take care, everybody. Bebemos próxima semanas. Sábado. I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm trying. Take care, everybody. I'm going to push the end stream button in a moment. So, time to say bye-bye. Adios. Próximo. Well, thanks, everyone. Been a kind of sad stream with Bernie's demise, but we must continue up the 00 road. Old Frida saying. Yeah, rest in peace, Bernie. Yeah. Hope he's listening. Rest in peace, Bernie. Bernie Walker. Take care, everyone. Thanks for coming along. We'll have to have some 31 madness to it.